Hello, and welcome to the MBLEX review course. My name is Jodi Scholes. I'm your instructor for the MBLEX review course. We are on fire, in fuego today, man. We've got lovely students in class, lovely graduates in class. Here we all are preparing to pass the MBLEX. I'm gonna make sure you can see everybody. Yeah, you can see everybody. Good. All right. Today, we are talking about the benefits and physiological effects of massage. This is approximately 15 questions on your MBLEX. The benefits of massage. The physiological, technically the term is the benefits and physiological effects of massage on soft tissue. So we're going to cover that today. But as a reminder, our class is going to go down in 3 parts, 3 rounds. First part of class is a test-taking strategy for you. Yes, a test-taking strategy. The second part of class, we're going to be doing some learning. And today we are focused on the integumentary system, the lymphatic system, and the digestive system. We don't have time to get all the systems of the body. There's 11 or 12, depending on who you talk to. But today we're going to do a bit of a deeper dive on the benefits of massage to these 3 systems. I'm excited to talk to you about these 3 systems because so often we know the benefits of massage for the muscular system. We know the benefits of massage, say, for the nervous system. But we're going to look at other benefits of massage. And then after we cover the material, we'll have the section number 3, which is dissecting questions on the material we've just learned. So, ready to get started? Awesome. My test-taking strategy for you today is about test-taking stamina. So, in fact, let me show you a picture. Because you've heard of stamina when you work out, right? And so we're going to get started right away with the slides. Thanks for your patience as I transition here. This would be a good place to mark for a timestamp, Jodi. There we go. So here we are with the benefits and physiological effects of soft tissue on the body. Welcome back to many of you, and welcome if it's your first time attending. I'm so stoked you're here. We're talking about test-taking strategy. I'm trying to give you a nice view of this screen. Okay, very good. We're talking about test-taking stamina as a strategy for today. And what I mean by test-taking stamina is your ability to focus. Part of our program, everybody who's in this program has access to unlimited practice exams. That means you can take as many as you want. Now, I will tell you, logistically, 1 a day is about all I can handle, all the team can handle as far as getting you set back up. Because when you pass your practice exam in this course, you pass it with a 70 or better, we need to reset that exam so that you can continue taking practice exams. It's not just one and done. I would like to see you pass that course, that exam, 3 times with a 70 or better. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. Why do I have to pass that practice exam so many times? Here's why. It builds your test-taking stamina. When you sit down and you focus for 2 hours on taking a test, you are simulating, you're pretending you're doing the exact same behavior as you will be doing when you take the real NBLEX. And this is what we want to accomplish as a part of this test. Because let me assure you that passing the NBLEX is way more than just your knowledge. Here's a fun fact. Most of you have the knowledge you need to pass the test. Some of you get tired or lose focus while taking the test. We need to rein that in. We need to practice taking tests. For many of you, you didn't have a 2-hour test in massage school. I didn't. We had shorter tests, maybe an hour. The NBLEX itself is an hour and 50 minutes. That's how long you'll have to complete the course, to complete the test. And so let's practice that, right? When we practice taking long tests, we build our stamina. Now, for some of you, when you enter the program, man, scoring a 50% on the test is a stretch. Honestly, I know that sounds crazy, but that's actually not too bad. If you're scoring in the 50s, congratulations. That's where most people land on their first few practice exams. Yeah, it's not because you don't know the knowledge. It's just because there are distractions while you are taking the test. Good news is, while you're taking the NBLEX, there won't be any distractions. But we have to limit those distractions while we're taking the test. Yeah. So, for some of you who are in those 40s and 50s score rate, you may want to use the practice exam to figure out which questions are most challenging. And in that case, you won't finish in under an hour and 50 minutes. You won't finish in under 2 hours. You're going to use the practice exam and look up stuff while you're testing. That's not cheating. No. When you set the intention, okay, I'm going to look up stuff this time. When you set that intention right from the start, then it's a learning session that the practice exam is helping you with. When you're like, whoa, what muscles are being tested when the foot is in passive eversion? I have no idea. Awesome. You had no idea. Now you know what you didn't know. Yeah. And so you can approach the practice exam in your early stages by looking up stuff and helping to get to the right answer, understanding why it's the right answer. But as we get closer to your test date, specifically within 30 to 45 days, yeah, then we're going to need to not be looking anything up, just like you're taking the NBLEX. Okay? So, building your test-taking stamina, whether it's through taking the practice exam straight through or using it as a meaningful homework learning session, both of those sessions will improve your test-taking stamina. They'll improve your ability to focus. Yeah. And that is a strategy we must have in place. It doesn't work when you get to the testing room. We've got to build that stamina before we get there. And that's what these practice exams do. That's what these learning sessions do. That's why most of you are raring to go, even when we finish an hour from now. Because many of you have built that stamina to learn. That's what we're here to do. Ready for some learning? All right, let's do it. We are going to start with identifying the different systems of the body. Today, we are talking about the benefits of physiological effects of massage on all the different systems of the body. And here are our systems as a review. Many you're familiar with. Look here, the muscular system, the cardiovascular system, the respiratory system. These are the ones that in massage school we talk a lot about. You probably know the organs that are a part of that system of the body. Probably know the function of that system of the body. Yes. The nervous system is another big one. We'll talk a little bit about the nervous system today. But we've also got the endocrine system, the digestive system, the reproductive system, the integumentary system, the lymphatic system, the urinary system or the excretory system, and the skeletal system. All of these systems of the body. There are benefits and effects of massage. There are benefits and effects of massage that we need to know as massage therapists. Yeah. So we're going to look at a few more obscure systems of the body today. Integumentary, lymphatic, and digestive. If you've got a pen and a piece of paper, I'd like you to just write that down. Just write down ILD and see if as we're talking, you can think of a benefit of massage to the integumentary system, the lymphatic system, and the digestive system. What's one benefit that you could think of? Just jot it down and we'll talk about it after class. I'll be staying after class, by the way, after we wrap up for a few minutes to answer live questions from the graduates who are in class today. So if you like what you're hearing, make it to class. You can ask live questions. Here's where we're going to be today: the integumentary system, the lymphatic system, and the digestive system. Integumentary. Fancy name for skin. Technically, skin, nails, hair, and hooves. Yeah, hopefully you don't have hooves. If I look at your toenails and I'm thinking hooves, we got a problem. All right, the integumentary system is comprised of the skin and all of its appendages. So hair, if it's a fish, scales, if it's a bird, feathers, if it's a horse, hooves, and our nails. So for us, it's skin, hair, and nails. That's all part of the integumentary system. In the skin, there's different layers, right? So let's look at the top layer, the very top layer of the skin, the epidermis. So epidermis. If you have an EpiPen, it brings you up, right? EpiPen, epidermis, the top layer of the skin. And what is the benefits of the second layer of the skin is called the dermis. And you can see we've got a lot of different things happening in the dermal layer of the skin. Maybe you've heard of microdermabrasion. Yeah. For those of you who are dual licensed, you have your esthetician's license. You can tell me more about the dermis and microdermabrasion, but you can understand what's happening. They're getting to the lower levels of the skin to make it smoother, the dermis, the second layer of the skin. And then the third layer of the skin is called the hypodermis, sometimes called the subcutis. Subcutis. You may have heard of spa procedures, medical spa procedures, where they address the subcutaneous fat. It is in the subcutis, the hypodermis. Down here, this yellow stuff is adipose or fat tissue. So and there's also some blood vessels, there's some veins, but these are the three layers of the skin: epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis or subcutis layer. What does each level do? What happens at each layer? All right. Layer number 1, the skin's role is to protect the body from all sorts of things. And in this case, here's a little guy playing in the mud. Little guy, little gal playing in the mud. And so all that mud, that bacteria, it's actually being protected by our skin. It's not immediately entering our bloodstream. The skin is a layer on the outside of our body that protects us many times from outside forces, whether it be dirt, grime, bacteria, and damage. Skin wraps around our skeletal system. The skeletal system really protects the organs, but our skin creates an outside barrier, protects us, it repels water. So all of that stuff, we're in this nice, neat, and we can wash it, right? But the skin does so much more than just act as an outside barrier. Now, today we're going to be talking about the benefits of massage to the skin, but let's look at the different layers and understand what those layers are doing as we start to understand how massage impacts those layers of the skin. Also, the skin, the epidermis, is going to minimize our loss of water. Yes, we are going to sweat, but that is a specific response from the next layer. So when our skin helps us to regulate temperature by sweating. And it's my understanding, for those dog lovers out there, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's my understanding that dogs don't sweat. It's why they pant. Their cooling system is only through their respiratory system. And some of them have big, big shaggy hair, right? So our skin sweats, but it minimizes the loss of water so that as we're hydrated, it doesn't just automatically come out of our skin. That's a regulating of body temperature. We sweat to cool off. Yeah. So the skin protects underlying structures too, like blood vessels, nerves, organs, depends on what layer we're at. Let's look at level 2, the dermis. So we did the epidermis. Now we're looking at level 2, the dermis. So this is really where we look at thermoregulation, the second and third levels. This is also where a lot of our nerve endings are. And so this is where we start to have our sense of, this is really where we get our sense of feeling. So even though the epidermis is touching things, it's the dermis that aids us in sensation, where our nerves are. You can see here again a picture of the epidermis. And let me assure you guys and gals, the epidermis is not very vascular. Yeah. I mean, that top layer, yeah, it's not very vascular. It's only when we cut through the epidermis that we're getting to the veins and the capillaries. Yeah, the veins and the capillaries. Blood vessels. By the way, blood vessels refer to all of them: arteries, veins, and capillaries. They're not a separate thing. But blood vessels describes all of them. All right. So you can see here in the dermis, here's this dermal layer. Here's our subcutaneous layer. We're going to take another look at this momentarily. Here's a hair follicle. It has its roots in the dermal layer. All right. This is the dermis. High five. Nice job. Pretty cool, huh? All those benefits of massage. Here we are doing our dissecting of questions, and these questions are going to be specifically about integumentary, well, the benefits of massage to those three systems of the body. But understand that the benefits of massage are far-reaching. We improve circulation. We calm down the nervous system. In taking specific lessons like this, you focus on specific subject matters, allowing you to understand more fully how the benefits of massage work. So, congratulations on focusing on what matters, being in class today. Here we go. What level of the skin is responsible to store fat, anchor the skin, and acts like a shock absorber? A, the hypodermis. B, the epidermis. C, the dermis. D, the hypodermis. So when you're ready, you can put your answers in the chat. What level of skin is responsible to store fat, anchor the skin, and acts like a shock absorber? So we are going to practice a test-taking strategy, which is get rid of one wrong answer. Let's get rid of one wrong answer. The hypodermis. Was anyone saying, oh my goodness, what is the hypodermis? It doesn't exist. It's a fake name. And every now and then on the MBLEX, you'll see things that don't look like they go together. Yeah, hypodermis isn't even a thing. So, what level of the skin is responsible to store the fat, anchor the skin, and acts like a shock absorber? Let's see what our graduates say. Yay, Kiara's here. Hey, Patience. Hey, Namika. Hey, Diane. Ooh, Diane got it. Roxanne nailed it. Marcia, good. Maya, you got it. Mayor, yep. Genesis, right on. Allegra, good. Ms. V, good. Shrita, good. Amika, yep, you got it. Nice. Kadeem, thank you. Very good. Greta, you're in. Good. Best answer? Hypodermis. Hypodermis or the subcutis. Remember subcutaneous fat, subcutis level, that lowest level of the skin. Nice. Shock absorber, right? Yeah. Store fat. Yay, here we go. How does massage benefit the lymphatic system? A, improves peristalsis. B, calms down fight or flight. Apparently it clams down fight or flight. Calms down fight or flight. Reduces heart rate. Improves the body's ability to fight infection. How does massage benefit the lymphatic system? All right. Test-taking strategy. Let's get rid of one wrong answer. Does massage reduce heart rate? Sure does. Well, then why is that the wrong answer? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Careful. Careful, careful. Let's take a look at what our grads have to say. Oh, no one was fooled. Allegra, nice. Namika, yep, you got it. Roxanne, good. Mayor, good. Ms. V, nailed it. Greta, yep. Kadeem, boom. Diane, yep. Genesis, good. Sharita, good. Yes. Excellent. No one was fooled. Boom. Best answer, letter D. Improves the body's ability to fight infection. But wait. Massage does all these things. Massage improves peristalsis. We just talked about it. Massage clams down the fight or flight response. Massage reduces heart rate. Right. It does. However, none of those are the lymphatic system. This is digestive, this is nervous, and this is cardiovascular. So the question was the benefit of massage to the lymphatic system. Careful. What system of the body are we talking about? Sedates or stimulates this system of the body, depending on the pacing and techniques used. And by balancing this system, massage affects all systems of the body. So what system of the body are we talking about? Sedates or stimulates, depending on the pacing and technique used. And by balancing this system, massage affects all systems of the body. A, muscular. B, 2, digestive. C or 3, integumentary. 4 or D, nervous system. Did I mention there was going to be a trick question? All right, let's get rid of one. Let's get rid of one wrong answer. That's how we do things around here. We eliminate a wrong answer. Give people a chance to make a mistake. Okay. It is not the integumentary system. Yay! Great work today. Nice job. Nice work. Boom, high five. Good job. That was a lot. Benefits of massage is a lot. And we need to be super clear about those benefits of massage. Let's see here. Where's my view? You need to be super clear about those benefits of massage. Let's see. I just want to make sure that you guys can see all the lovely people here. There we go. Yeah, all right, good. You can see everybody. So you're studying together. Yeah. So great work. We dug in on these systems of the body today and how massage benefits them. I really hope that some of this information, I believe that some of this information will really clarify for you how your massage is positively impacting the physiological effects on the body. And yes, I'll be happy to answer the questions that are coming in the chat right after we wrap up class, because we're right at the edge of our time. I will wrap up class and then stay on for some individual questions. I'll remind you now that my name is Jodi Scholes. I am your instructor for the MBLEX Review course. We meet here weekly. Yeah, in the Patreon community. If you're a part of the paid Patreon community, you get an invitation to this live class. You get access to the recording of the live class afterwards so that you can review all this material again at your own pace. So thank you so much for being here. And let me say, thank you for becoming a massage therapist. Thank you for listening to the song of your heart. Not everybody wants to do this work. And the fact that you are here and you are participating in class tells me something about you. That you're meant to do the work. Yeah, you're putting in the time. Not everybody is called to do this work. This is really, it's not just a job. It's not just a profession. This is something that we do because it's a part of who we are. Yeah. So thank you for answering that call of your heart. I feel it's like such a privilege to help you study and to be here for you. So have a great week. Have a great day, and we'll catch up here again real soon.